Unsurprisingly, games with remake in the title sometimes just get an HD facelift in the graphics department. Final Fantasy VII no doubt would be worthy of another playthrough with that alone. However, the remake promises to be a different beast entirely, and best thought of as Final Fantasy VII Reinvented, peppered with a total overhaul of combat, a huge amount of new gameplay, quests, and of course a graphics facelift to boot. So here is every confirmed difference between the remake and the original. ATB Reimagined. If there was one thing I could fault Final Fantasy games on, it was the turn-based combat. Some people love it. I just kind of bit the bullet and dealt with it in order for the story to progress. A testament to the phenomenal story and exploration of the original game. But if I could choose, would I want to go back to 100 hours of turn-based grinding? Probably not. The new updated combat is in real time, boasting fluid mechanics which reward precision with your ATB bar filling up now with standard attacks. Once filled, time will slow as you utilize ATB to choose skills like in the classic Final Fantasy VII, except now you can unleash magic and skill attacks upon your enemies in real time. Combat update. As well as updated ATB Reimagined, combat has been totally retooled for a more frenetic pacing. Although already mentioned, real-time combat, which does utilize classic combat elements, will be dependent on your timing and skill, as well as a few new confirmed elements, such as now you can utilize your surroundings to take cover against attacks. You will also have to be more reliant on real-time strategies for different enemies, such as utilizing Barrett's unique gun arm attacks for ranged enemies. Cycling through characters has done so on the D-pad, and the characters not in use will continue fighting as you employ different strategies to take down different foes. Although seemingly a bit more of a sitting duck, Cloud's signature oversized Buster Sword can now be actively used to guard against incoming damage. Materia changes. During Square Enix's E3 showcase, it was confirmed that Materia was going to be a part of the game. However, according to Tetsuya Nomura, you won't have access to all the same materia that was available in the original. For those of you who don't know, materia in short is an energy source that allows people to cast magic and summons, among other things, in the world of Final Fantasy VII. The materia will be utilized the same in the original, however, with the combat system being different this time around, there will be materia from the old game that will not be in the remake. While that will potentially upset some fans, Tetsuya Nomura has assured that there will be new materia as well. It's also reconfirmed that materia will be shown off on characters when they are equipped to them. This was shown during the game's presentation with Cloud having a green materia orb equipped to his Buster Sword. Multiple games worth of content. The first game will exclusively focus on the city of Midgar and finish as the party escapes from Midgar, with the original taking around 6 to 7 hours to complete. The remake, however, you're looking at an entire Final Fantasy game's worth of content for this section alone. The remake is said to be segmented into at least 2 installments. In 2015, producer Yoshinori Kitase said the game would be broken into multiple installments, with at least 2 being confirmed, and each will be the size of Final Fantasy XIII. It appears those parts might be even bigger than that. Part 1, releasing March 2020, will span 2 Blu-ray discs, Kitase said at E3, and if this only covers the first 6 to 7 hours of the first game, how many chapters will there be and how far spread apart will they be as well? But how is that achieved though? Content expanded to make each game chapter worth what has been described as an entire game in each, which we can assume is up to about 60 hours plus worth of content. Yoshinori Kitase, the game's producer and director of the original, has been quoted as saying that the remake's boss placements and character growth for the Midgar chapter have been completely changed, obviously, which promises a plethora of new side quests, original quest storyline, story content to dig through for an entirely new experience, which is insane to think we will see up to 10 times of content filling the original Midgar's run. Voiced and motion capture cutscenes. As you're probably aware, the game is fully voiced, bringing Cloud and the team to life once again, with nostalgia no doubt overbearing in some of the more emotionally touching scenes. Of course, there's also some other touching scenes fans are already speculating on and how they will play out. To bring a layer of depth and nuance to the cutscenes, actors have been brought in for motion capture. One of the welcome aspects of the game, which is reportedly not lost in the translation, is the more weird and zany aspects of the characters that won't be toned down. Although this probably is much harder to bring to life with actual motion capture and characters, expect Barrett to be in full Barrett mode, though no official word on if he swears or is just censored like the original. I'm going to say that it is probably toned down, which is a little bit of a shame. I love Barrett in full Barrett mode. But what are your thoughts on the remake? Is there anything I missed? Let me know in the comments below.